Is ABC 15 Mornings breaking news.
And ABC 15 Mornings tracking breaking news this morning. A shooting at Sky Harbor Airport rocking holiday travelers on Christmas night. What we're learning after chaos breaks out inside Terminal 4. Our team at ABC 15 has been on scene at Sky Harbor since this happened around 9:45 last night. And this morning, thankfully, police are considering the incident resolved with no threat to the public. But still, plenty of questions do remain as to how this happened and what police did to keep all passengers safe. Our Amelia Fabiano, very busy overnight into these early morning hours. She's on that scene. She's gathering information this morning. What have you learned so far? I know it has been a very busy early morning.
Hey, good morning to you. Yeah, a very busy morning, and this scene is still active here behind me. You can see they are actually putting up barriers here to block off this section of Terminal 4. We're at the part right outside of security, so you can get to B and C gates. You can see from here a lot of restaurants, a lot of shops in this area, again, outside of the security checkpoint. But this all started last night around 9:45 p.m. at a restaurant in Terminal 4, or outside of a restaurant, I should say, in Terminal 4. Again, before the security checkpoints, police believe this started as some kind of dispute between family members or people who at least knew each other. Someone started shooting, and police who were already stationed at the airport responded. They say they found 3 people shot here outside a restaurant in this area. One of those people was a woman. She's in critical condition with life-threatening injuries. 2 other men who had been shot are in stable condition. Now, after the shooting, there was actually a stabbing in the parking garage. 2 people also involved in this situation had run out to the parking garage. One of them had a stab wound. They are in stable condition as well. The other one was a juvenile female. They were both taken into custody, and police say there are no outstanding suspects at this point. So right now, what police are trying to figure out is why those people were at the airport. They're not sure if they were flying out, but the officer on scene last night did tell reporters that she believed they are local to this area. Police say operations at the airport were also temporarily halted at security checkpoint A and the SkyTrain here at Terminal 4 as well. That was temporary. That is no longer the case. So everything essentially is business as usual right now, except for this area being shut down behind us. So I know for folks who maybe are watching this and they're wondering, well, how this could impact me if I'm flying out this morning or I have family members flying out this morning. So it shouldn't impact you. There are no flight delays or cancellations because of this. Of course, still check your flight if there could be a cancellation or delay from something else. But if you're coming to the airport, you find yourself stuck in front of this barrier, either on this side where we are or the other side, go back down to ticketing and then go to the other end to get around it. But remember, you can also get to any gate from any security checkpoint. So just try to get to whatever security checkpoint you can and then get past security, and you'll be able to get to any gate from there. We'll, of course, be on scene here, working to get more information, and any updates we learn throughout the morning, we'll pass along to you, Kaylee. But we do have another incident that sort of spawned from this one, so we'll send it back to you for more on that.
And we appreciate your hustle on this. Amelia and I were talking about this morning. It isn't what she's talking about, not the only thing that happened at the airport overnight. Our cameras were rolling as police took another suspect into custody. In fact, you can see him struggling with police right here on the ground. And right now, investigators are telling us this guy brought weapons to the airport after hearing about the first incident. Here's what else police had to say about that.
From my understanding, that incident was this man received a text message that he believed there was an active shooter at Sky Harbor. This was not an active shooter, that never was. And he arrived at the airport with firearms.
So right now, police are still looking into the exact reason why he brought those weapons to the airport in the first place. Thankfully for you, especially if you're traveling today, all airlines are reportedly operating as normal this morning. Of course, you can count on us here at ABC 15 to follow this situation closely. For the latest updates on this story and more, just head to our website, that is abc15.com.